Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, oh my god, that thing is so cliche. But anyway, if you're new here, my name is Tracy, and this is just like a video to talk about mental health, body positivity, and everything life, basically. Also fitness, but I haven't gotten there yet. Only done 2 videos, and this is the 3rd video. So yeah, today the topic is, are vampires real? Now before we go there, I'd like to make a formal apology. I'm sorry guys about last week. I couldn't make a video simply because I was not feeling well. I got sick. I'm sure you guys have heard that there's this a throat infection going around in Nairobi, so I'm a victim and I wasn't able to talk, and probably right now you can kind of hear it's not sounding very me, but it's okay. We're stronger than we believe we are, so we're going to make it. Anyway, now that we're done with the apology, let's get right into it. So, do vampires exist? Now, I know by now you're wondering, I hurt myself. I know by now you're wondering, yep, she's finally lost it. No, honey, I have not. This is, right here, we're talking about real life vampires. And this is the energy draining vampires. They suck the life out of you. They drain all your positivity, all your good vibes. This is what we're going to talk about today. Now, as you well know, I fidget a lot and I like to move around. So I forgot to oil my face when I did my skin routine. So I am going to put some moisturizer at the beginning of the video, and then we'll keep talking. So I'm going to use this little handy thing. It's facial massager. It has this thing. This thing that massages the whatever you're applying on your face, basically. Gives you like more circulation on your face, so the blood flows easily and all that stuff. Reduces blackheads. As you can see, my skin is almost even, and praise the Lord. Anyway, so back to the topic. Let's talk about energy draining vampires. Now, I know right now you're wondering, okay, that kind of makes sense, but what do you really mean? I mean those people who have, this is one example, who always have a negative thing to say. Trust me, that's an energy draining vampire. You're here, you show up. Let's give an example. You show up and you're like, yo, you guys, I'm thinking maybe I should start modeling. I don't know if I will make it, but I'm really liking this whole vibe of modeling, being on the runway or pageantry and all that stuff. I've even been researching, and I feel like I can totally do this. And then that vampire decides, I know you can make it. You can't do this, you can make it. Kwanza unaja industry ya modeling ni tough. Imagine you won't survive a day, or they'll start telling you, do you know it's so expensive, how are you going to do it? Kwanza those ones, let me give an even better example. There are those ones for, I'm thinking of starting a business. You tell them, I'm thinking of starting a business. And I know that I'm short on capital, but I can definitely go to a bank and ask for a loan because I qualify or stuff like that. You haven't even told them the business. They're like, I know, do you know businesses, they're very expensive. Have you done the logistics? Have you done this? Imagine, no, it's not gonna work. Alafu sahi economy mbaya. Imagine uta struggle. They are always looking for the negative side of everything. They start putting you down, telling you stuff. Oh, you won't make it. In fact, you're old, you can't do this, blah blah blah. Kwanza the one I can relate to is modeling. They'll tell you, oh, you're too short, imagine you won't make it to runway. Imagine you're this, imagine you're that. Kwanza, you know that industry stuff, Nairobi, the modeling is not anything. They always have a negative aspect perspective or opinion about everything. They're always trying to put you down. You're trying to plan, go committee, you're trying to plan, they're giving you all the negative attitude. They're like, I know, we need, that money is not enough, we need more money, who's going to invest in us? You know, this plan is not gonna work, maybe. Like, they make you really believe that this is going to fail, and you haven't even started. Trust me, that's an energy draining vampire right there. They're draining your energy. Even when you've not started, it's just an idea. They are there to put you down. That's an energy draining vampire right there. Let me give you another example. And another one is this. There's this vampires. I don't know. Some of them they're not intentional, but some they're very intentionally. We can relate anywhere. Job, friendship, anywhere. Basically, even family. As much as people don't like to believe it, even in family, they are there. So this type of vampires, they always need, either they are always needing affirmations. You need to affirm them consistently, or they need you to help them with a job, maybe at work, they need you to help them with a task, or they need you to do this for them, or they need to do this for them. If it's at home, they're always saying, oh, please help me with this, I don't know how to do this, help me with this. Now don't get me wrong, wait, I finish. They ask of you all this stuff, but to reciprocate, they are at the door. They've gone, disappeared, nothing. They don't know. Ati nikusaidie. Umenisaidia. They don't know that language. Probably it's not in their nature, or they were not taught. It's not a principle in them. And some, that was their intention from the word go. They were there just for you to help them. And when they get what they want, they dip, they vanish, they go. The door is, they're like, mlango ni wapi? Ati nikusaidie? Mlango iko wapi? Okay, see you. Bye. Thanks for your help, but I'm not helping you. Let me give you an example. Now I get it. Right now you're thinking, Tracy, wacha hizo zako. You're saying too much. It's okay. I'm not saying it's bad to help. I'm not saying it's not a good idea to help. As a matter of fact, help. Help everyone. If you feel the need to help someone, help them. If someone calls onto you for help, help them. If you know you're capable of a certain task that someone is not able and they're struggling, please feel free to help them. I'm not saying you stop helping people. On the contrary, help as much as you can. However, let it not be at the cost of you. You shouldn't be the sacrificial lamb. Help, but not at your cost. What I mean by this is that help them to a point where you feel they are able to thrive on their own. They are able to move forward. Let it be a teachable moment that when they get into trouble like this, they'll be like, Tracy had told me I can do this and I'll be okay. You know, and if they struggle further than that, it is definitely okay to ask for a second opinion, to ask someone else to help you, and the other person, ask for another person, ask for advanced help. Because trust me, you're not God. The only person who can help everyone in this world and not ask for help in return is only God. Trust me. In my 23 short years, in one person who has decided to help everyone and didn't need help back. Everyone needs help. That's what I'm saying. So please, if you're going to help. But if it reaches a point where you feel like, okay, I'm starting to feel overwhelmed, please ask for help. Do not die. Do not die. Do not be drained. Because trust me, when you help someone to a point where you can't even help yourself, that you're starting to see that you move from you helping someone to you now needing help. That's a dangerous place to be. That's a very dangerous place, because you were okay from the beginning. and now you're the one needing help. Do not be the penalty. Usikue the person who's going through. Don't help to a point where it is now you who needs help. No, it's not supposed to work like that. Help someone. When it reaches a point where you cannot help them or they need more help, ask for other people. No man is an island. If you feel, me become a Tracy, I can't help anymore. Is it okay? Ask them, is it okay if I bring in someone else to give us another opinion? Maybe my way didn't work for you. Maybe I need like advanced help. Maybe I need a second opinion to help you, or someone else to come in and help you. It's okay to ask, because hapo ndio unapatanga a lot of brain drain, a lot of burnouts, especially in the job environment. This one person comes for help. Me as Tracy, I help them. They're finished like, oh my god, thanks Tracy, this is so much help, thank you so much. They come back with the same problem and they're like, Tracy, I don't know this, or a different problem. They're like, Tracy, I can help me with this. I help. And then they go and they're like, oh, thank you so much, you've been so helpful, I can't believe you're like God sent. Then they go. And then when that person goes, usually it's like that. They go and then another person's like, okay, I don't know how to do this. They're like, don't worry, go ask Tracy. So another person, me was say make a referral. One person has problems, they come to Tracy because she can do this. But trust me, you start to burn out. You're not doing your job only, you're doing other people's jobs. And it's not like they're learning, or maybe they're learning but they don't want to do it on their own. They don't feel like they are sufficient enough to do this job on their own. They come to you. You start getting burnouts, you start getting drained. Hapo ndio unafikanga home, you're like, hata sitaki big call from job. Or even with friends, you help them with their business plan, this and this and this. Now they get you involved. Every single time they want to plan something, you can't even focus on the things that you had already set your mind for yourself. Now, theirs is working, yours is inaanza kushuka because you're not giving time. You're not giving the time that you used to give to your own stuff. I'm not saying be a little bit selfish, but not be completely selfish. Help, but also remember, in the back of your mind, I have my own stuff. I am not God. If they need further help, let me refer them to someone who is well conversant with a specific problem, with a specific task. You're not God. Don't sacrifice yourself because someone else needs help. That's the most important thing here. And if you can ask for help, ask for it. When you feel overwhelmed with something, cut it. Stop there, ask for help somewhere else. And if you find people who keep consistently ask too much from you and they're not giving anything in return, or every time you're bubbling with excitement and positivity and energy and you're feeling that you can make it and they're here trying to put you down, cut them off very fast. Don't be, let me give you an example. Do you know what happens to people who are always carrying baggage? They're always keeping those friends who are always putting them down or distracting them consistently distracting them. Get my words, consistently distracting them. And even they don't give you enough time for yourself. You need your own time to focus on the stuff that you wanted, your dreams, your ideas. You need some time for yourself. But there's people that consistently, Tracy, no, you come outside. We are out. You come. You'll do those things later. It is very okay to cut off this kind of people. And if you don't want to take very strict adverse measures, just tell them, today I can't make it, maybe another time. And if they're consistently trying to derail your progress, the best thing I can advise is to cut them off. If you get into a business and from the word go, this was what you guys agreed to do, and you start realizing that those things are not being adhered to, or you're not walking that path that you had agreed to, it's okay to move. it's okay to ask, okay, what's up? Because me are not getting, we had planned we're doing this, but it's been like we're only doing this other thing. So when are we going to do this? And if the plan has changed and they're not going to do that, and it's not going in line with what you had agreed before, it's okay to back out. Go, start a new thing. You have a lot of time. Don't be tied down to things that will drag you behind. You know what it feels like? To be always pulling that baggage on your back. It feels like someone has tied ropes on you all over mkono yako, your head, everywhere. They've tied ropes, and those ropes at the other end have heavy stones, or it's tied to a truck, and you're trying to run, you're trying to move, but you can't move. You can't pull a truck. Kama kuna mwili kama yangu, you can't pull that truck. You get, like, you'll need more help. It feels like that. It feels like you're working harder than you should be working because someone else behind here is trying to pull you behind. For your own sake, kata hizo kamba. Let yourself run free. Be like a bird. So, be like an eagle. Fly mpaka waseme, guy, si ule ni trace tulikuwa tuna. Let them see you. And please, don't ever let someone put you down just because they can't use you anymore. You know, some people, they put you down, they start to put you down and start to kill your spirit because you've become an inconvenience to them. They can't use you anymore. You get? And that's even in friendships. Some friendships are one-sided. That's why you see things, terrible traits like codependence and being used. You find, maybe, let me give you an example. You have this one friend, you hang out with them all the time, you're always with them and you're always helping them, and you feel this is such a good relationship because they trust me. They trust me. Mpaka unajiambia, okay, sometimes I get so tired. You're telling someone else, I get so tired, you know, Jess is always telling me this stuff and she's going through so much and she's opening up to me and I feel the need to help her, but sometimes I honestly feel like I can't help her and I feel so tired. After I'll come back, okay, so you just take time on your to just think for yourself. Just take time off and think through all this stuff. You're like, no, but you know that she trusts me, and if I'm not helping her, who's gonna help her? I will repeat, you are not God. You cannot help someone all the time. And it's true, you can't help someone all the time. But what you can do is, you can refer them to someone else who is more physically, mentally, emotionally inclined to withstand and help that person all through. That's why even when you are going through a lot of mental issues and you're depressed or stressed out, they tell you, don't lean into your friends completely. It's okay to have a support system, friends, family, all these people. But also, they ask you to seek professional help because those people are trained. They've been trained to help in such a situation where someone cannot be helped by just the small talk that they get from their friends. It's okay. It's okay to seek professional help. It's very okay to refer your friend to someone else who can help them further. Don't feel like you failed. It's okay. It's totally okay. Just tell that person. But they, honestly speaking, I don't know how I can help you further than this, but maybe we can look for someone who can help you. Na wewe kama mtu mwenye umeshinda ukiitisha help, usikuwe na kiburi. Kubali usaidizi. Accept to be helped. Wait, there was something I was talking about that I just forgot. Yes, those people who they put you down because you can't help them anymore, or they can't use you anymore. Some people, they like to use you. They know, if I have a problem, ata ikue 1 a.m, ikue 3 a.m, I call Tracy, she'll pick. Ata kama lala, she'll pick. Bro, anyone who's watching, that is toxic. You can't katisha your sleep just because someone is going through a crisis. It's okay to pick up the phone, but if every single time anapigia for even the smallest, I feel like I don't have any clothes anymore. I feel like I've done this so much. I've done this, and then once you've helped them, they're like, okay, thank you so much, nakata na wanalala. Some of them wanakuzoea, and that's where codependence starts. Codependence is when now it's like they can't live without you. They need you all the time, and that moment you can't be there for them, they go to the offensive. They're like, squeezy, they don't even pick up my phone. The squeezy, anajisikia sana. Squeezy, they start talking smack about you. And when you approach them and ask them what's up, why are you being so mean? They're like, you're always leaving me, and you tell them, listen, I was focusing on something and something. They're like, that thing won't work out. That's not your thing. They start to put you down just because you've decided to take a small break to focus on you. You don't need that. Focus on you. Your mental health is important. And sometimes it's okay to help. But if you're going to be digressing or regressing, I don't know what but you're going down because you're helping someone else, it can have a negative impact in your mental health. You'll be like, why did I do all these things? And the worst part is you end up realizing this person doesn't value the help that you've been giving them, and it's been at your expense. So please, it's okay to help, but let it not be at your expense. Always be progressing with them. If they're progressing like this, you're also here. Hivi mnasonga pamoja. If anything, mnasonga pamoja. But if they are progressing and you ulikuwa hapa na unaanza kushuka, red flag inapepeta hivi on your face. Leave it alone. Yeah, so that is it. I feel like I've talked so much. And yeah, so please take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, and take a walk. Bye.